Welcome, guys. We're back with Product Lane. Both myself, Andres Lamont, and
Julian Paul.
We're going to review 3 products instead of 5 this time around. We took a little bit too long last time. Obviously, we want to keep it concise and want to make sure that we give you the best information in the shortest time possible so you can absorb it, adjust it, and if you like some of the products, obviously try them out. If not, comment in the section below and let us know your thoughts. Today we're going to review 3 very cool products. Let me actually share my screen for the first one, and I'll let Julian take over the first one.
Yeah. If you want to learn more about us, of course, I think the first video might give you a little bit more insight. We do outline our backgrounds and why we do this in the first place, but let's dive straight in. The first part that we're looking at is ad sets. It's, quite self-explanatory from the title: discover performing ads in your industry. And the reason why we chose this is because if you are starting to build your own side hustle or your actual main business, you obviously are going to get into the space where organic growth might not be possible anymore, or you even want to supercharge your growth in the beginning with paid ads. And this is a really good way, if we scroll down the page, to discover certain industries like the internet, tech and whatnot, even education, finance and food, to see what ads are currently running from companies like Accenture or other ones, and understand why they're performing the way they are, and the certain budgeting, demographics, and all the other details that you might find. So if you click on one of the thumbnails, you'll be redirected to the Facebook ads library, and you can see all the details. So it's a really good way to cut down on your research, I think. What do you think, Andre?
I love it, man. And I think this is one of the biggest challenges when launching a campaign on Facebook or any app platform, is that analysis paralysis, right? That first moment of like, where do I even start, right? So having some point of reference to at least get you kicked off is huge. So that's why when you mentioned it, I was like, I love this. It's quick and simple. People that want to get started with their new business, look at this, look at their niche, and launch an ad. And remember, guys, it's important. If you're going to launch an ad, don't spend too much time thinking about it. Launch it and learn from the results. And that's why these things are here, to cut the time of planning and start receiving data, right?
Yes, and also be a little bit more granular than you would usually be in your first approach, right? That's the thing that I will always look out for. Like, how can I optimize my first approach the best? And this will definitely help you get there much faster, because other people are doing successful ads and they know what they're doing, and you can just basically copy paste exactly what works for them. Not one-to-one, but close enough, right?
Yeah. No, I love it. I agree.
Yeah, that's the first one. And credit card generator, Andre, I think you're super excited about this, and for good reason. So please let us know what you know.
Yeah, so I found this one on one of the tools that I use for new products. These guys just built a credit card generator. What this helps is, one of the biggest challenges is when you're testing your new software, your new payment system, whether it's for subscription or whether it's for purchasing a product, you don't want to be using your own credit card over and over again, right? You want to be testing a Visa, a MasterCard, American Express, all these different ones. And what this tool does is it gives you a new number, a CSV, so you can copy and paste everything. You can bulk generate credit cards and really just expedite that testing, right? One of the biggest challenges is figuring out, making sure that you test every single one. What happens if you don't have a American Express card? Are you going to get a new one right now? No. Use this tool. It will cut time in half again. Once again, Julian and I do this podcast because we want to save you time and tasks that are unnecessary for you to do and take a lot of time. Yeah, what are your thoughts, Julian?
No, it's really interesting, and I think the first thing that came to mind, at least in my brain, when we saw this product was, is this legal? Yeah. Because you cannot just use these details for your own testing purposes, and we do not recommend using these for any other services online that you need to sign up for with actual monetary funds to back them up. So that said, there is a little bit of a disclaimer here, but it seems to be no problem whatsoever. And again, this is, as Andres outlined, purely for your own testing purposes. You might not even be a technical developer or engineer, but if you are, then this is so helpful, because you might just not have like 5 or the 6 different payment methods available, and you still need to make sure that your customers can check out with every single payment type. And that's the most important part, right? You don't want to introduce more friction, and this will help you reduce it in your checkout process for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Very cool, man. So now let's go to the next one, which is the third and final one. Super excited about this one. Yeah, Julian, I'll just take over this one because we're really passionate about this space as well. So Nansen, what this company has developed is, in the crypto space, one of the toughest things is identify what is the best time for you to buy or sell your crypto, right? We have all these access to charts, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, that they give you a chart and predictions of where the market is. But how delayed are those charts? And based on what are they, right? How long do they take to actually reflect the real world transactions? So one of the things that you can learn about Nansen is what they do is they've gathered over their entire time since they've been a business over 100 million different Ethereum wallets. What does that mean? Every Ethereum wallet shows you the transactions that you've done since the inception of that wallet, right? It shows you the coins it has, and you can set up notifications to know when people buy or sell. So let me give you an example. Imagine that there's this whale out there that has $100 million in their portfolio. Wouldn't you want to know when they buy or sell something? Isn't it more influential to you when they make those decisions than when the kid across the street that has $1,000 makes their decision? You want to know who are the guys that have a lot of money, because probably most likely they also have the right connections, right? People that have $100 million in crypto are in it, right? No friends of friends, right? So when a new coin is going to pump, they know before you do. So now imagine having a collection of 100 million Ethereum wallets, so that you can really just, what it says here, so that you can separate the signal from the noise, right? Amazing, beautiful. It looks very, very solid. I've read some solid reviews on it. They have a 7-day trial for $9. After that, the only downfall is it's pretty expensive, right? So it goes all the way from $150 to $2,500, which it also tells you, right? Who gets into this? Only people that are serious. You're not going to get in this to just play around with. You're going to get in this to check it every single day and really have good use from it. Yeah. Any thoughts, Julian? What do you think about this product?
I think this is a huge advantage to have when you're actually in the crypto space. And if you're not in the crypto space, then you're absolutely missing out. And if you already are, then you must know, as Andre and I do as well, how tricky it is to not only just do the technical analysis, but also understand, from a media standpoint, and predict where the market will collapse or also fall into a bull run before it does, right? That's the most important part, because you don't want to miss out on these opportunities and get out and in at the right time. So from a beginner's standpoint, especially, understanding what these big accounts or even the median of those accounts do on a regular basis and how they react to the market is so helpful, because you will be able to learn more. And from an advanced standpoint, I think you can absolutely just benefit from getting even more signal, as it says here, from the people who actually know what they're doing. Because I think, Andre, you were mentioning before, those people actually have more time and money invested in the research and actually understand the market better than most of us put together. So they will do more informed decisions than we will ever be able to do. And that's where the money is, right? Exactly where their mouth is, as we like to say. So I think this is an incredible opportunity you have if you have the cash lying around to spend for it. But yeah, definitely try it
Also,
out.
just to add one last thing, I want you guys to think about this situation right now. I have a few friends that are in the financial industry right now, right? These guys are bankers. They manage hundreds and hundreds of thousands of portfolio. Sorry, they manage a few portfolios with millions of dollars in them, right? The amount of NDAs and the amount of paperwork they go through, background checks, so that they don't release any of this data of these trades. My friends will never tell me what these whales in the normal market sell or buy, because it's information that they cannot release, right? Obviously only them, because they pay the high fees, have access to informations about the market, how it's going to move before anyone else, because they have $10 million invested in these banks, right? Now think about this. This has been like this for the past like 100 years. Now realize that now with crypto, you will have access to those trading patterns with only $140 a month, which is what these guys charge. So you put it into perspective. Yeah, you do have a massive edge compared to in the real world where people do transactions you don't have, right? So yeah, that's why I think it's so cool. And I think that it's definitely something that Julian and I might be looking into getting in.
Absolutely, yes. And we can only recommend it. I mean, this is something that if you are in the crypto space or just trying to get into it in the first place and haven't fearing away from it, will give you a much better, I guess, foundation, to be more secure in what you're doing in the first place. Because I think that's the big fear in crypto as well right now. Most people are just scared, like, it's so volatile. What am I doing with my money? And this will just help you understand it better.
Absolutely. Awesome. So those are the three. I hope you guys like them. We're going to try and keep these a lot shorter, a lot more concise, and hopefully it's easier for you guys to watch them instead of spending 30 minutes like the last one we did, right, Julian?
Exactly. No, it's been a pleasure, Andre, and we're really looking forward to the next one. And we're going to be preparing some awesome products for the next week and the week after that and the week after that. We're going to try to be consistent. So keep on subscribing to us, and we'll deliver you the goodies.
Pleasure, like always, Julian. And yeah, guys, every Friday we are posting. So as Julian mentioned, we'll keep consistency. If you guys like a product, if you guys dislike something, if you guys have questions, drop them in the comments below. Julian and I will get to them as quick as possible. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these so that we can keep doing these.
Exactly. Yeah.